The carb is just slightly removed to the side there, just to give me a bit extra access to the starter. Now I'm removing this 2 bolts which holding it, which is the 8mm ones, one there and one at the back there. Well, that one there is a right pain to get out. I'm kind of, I don't know if you can see it, I'm kind of like halfway through getting it out now. The only way I found to get access to it at the moment is with this kind of like a very small pliers, and I just about able to get it underneath there and literally like unscrewing it bit by bit this way. I'm nearly, I hope so, I'm nearly gonna get it all bolt out in a minute, and then I'm hoping that I'll be able to get a grip of this starter and move it slightly to my right and pull it out this side so I can inspect it. There's 2 little bolts there which are 7mm ones. There's one here and then one on the other side there which is completely inaccessible, you just cannot access it, but apparently that just holds the whole frame of the starter. So hopefully I'll be able to get this starter out just by removing these 2 bolts and pushing it to the right. Well, I'll see what I can do, and I will see you in a bit. And I'm going to try to remove it out. Right, so it's come loose. I've got it loose. Come on, please. It's catching a little bit on this area here. Okay, well, I've spent about 15 minutes jiggling left and right and up and down, and just really frustrating 15 minutes because the actual starter was loose completely, but it was catching right on the corner here of this. I had to remove the chain tensioner, which is this part here, just to give me that extra few mil to work with. Then also I thought that the clutch cable was catching, so I removed them couple of bolts there just to give a bit of a room on that one, which I don't think that was necessarily, but perhaps it did help. And basically moving it left to right is constantly, and then I've ended up actually, it was catching here on the corner of this little casing there, literally about 2 or 3 mil, so I just forced it, literally just forced it with my finger, and it just popped out. And finally I've got the starter motor out from my bike, and as you can see, the engine is all still intact. I didn't need to take this apart at all, which was the biggest worry, and from now on I will take the starter apart and try to inspect and see what I've got and what could be the problem for it not working. I believe at this moment that it's the actual bushes worn out, but I will open it right now and I will show you what we got there. Okay, here we got the starter. Oh, we've got some honey jack to celebrate the removal of it. We'll have that in a second. Right, I've just disassembled the actual starter, and as you can see, if you can see, inside is absolute mess. We've got the bushes, which are obviously completely worn out, as you can see them. There's nothing left on them. There's loads of this dusty powder in there. What I'm going to do now is find the kit, which I think I looked on eBay and I could see literally this little bushes parts for it. I think it's about £20–30 instead of £200 for the whole brand new starter. So that's the situation in here, in this part. That's the middle. that looks kind of pretty good. There's nothing wrong with this. This is the teeth that sits inside.
Daddy, I can see what's wrong with this.
They look, well, they look pretty good to me. Now we're talking about 10 years old bike. This bike never had this starter taken off, so I reckon for 10 years this looks pretty good. And then we got the lower part, the other end, which as you can see has got loads of again, like a powder. I'm going to empty it. As you can see, all that. So that is obviously whatever's wear and tear. I reckon that's from the bushes. The parts arrived. So what I ordered is 2 little springs, which we can see inside there. I don't think I needed to order them, but I just got them just in case. And the main part is the bushes, and I presume that's the part. Genuine Honda, and there it is, the bolt and the bush. So what I'm going to do now is get the existing bushes out and clear it all out there and replace it with a new. I managed to get the bushes in. I managed to get the starter back in its position, in its place. Chain tensioner back. The carb is back. The airbox. Here we go. Let's see if it's going to work.